Aries, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm doing some spreads called Physical Desire Spreads. And I'm going to be doing those for the last half of October. I'm on Aries. I've uploaded Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio already. But what I did want to talk with you about is the content of these spreads. These are physical desire spreads, which include topics of a sexual nature. And the cards that I use are often sexually explicit, for example. So I just want you to know ahead of time when you click on this, if this kind of content bothers you or makes you uncomfortable, just click off. These are, you don't have to watch these spreads. They're just for physical desires in a relationship. And, if they're offensive to you in any way, just click off. Also, if you're under the age of 18, of course, why you shouldn't be watching this. So please do not watch the video if you are under the age of 18, as the images depicted on the cards are of a sexually explicit nature, and the topics that we are discussing today are of adult content. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with Aries, and I'm going to let you see what I see, Aries. Hope you can see these. Let me scoot this out a little bit. Okay, so we have past, present, and future Aries. We have the overall arching energy of the read. We have the desires of you, Aries, the most intimate desires of you, and the innermost desires of your partner. So let's go ahead and get started. The overall arching energy of the read, we can begin with the Six of Swords. You see this couple here, they're kind of outside their comfort zone out here in the yard or outside the castle or what have you. They're taking a break and enjoying a moment. This card speaks about conquests and getting outside your comfort zone, but also in addition, this is the end of conquests in a way. That is clarified by the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Aries, but this is an end to some sort of lighthearted conquest, either by you or your partner, with maybe other partners, because it looks like maybe you might be coming into commitment. That's clarified by these 10 of water. Okay, this is could be a Pisces card. This talks about faithfulness and harmony in relationships. In the past, it looks like, this spread, when I look at it, is basically the love story of two people. And it's really not, it's a beautiful spread here. Okay, it's about one couple through the stages of dating, marriage, so on. So I think these overall arching energy cards are right on. In the past, you have the Knight of Pentacles here, which talks about, building a foundation for a relationship. This gentleman is pursuing her. He's offering her a gift. While in most decks, the Knight of Pentacles is kind of like stagnation, this card in this deck is just basically an example of taking your time to get to know somebody for a solid, happy foundation, building something with someone instead of it just being a conquest. That is clarified by the 10 of Cups. This is happy wife, happy life, children, good foundations. And that story is beginning here. This is clarified by the 6 of Earth. This is about fair give and take in a relationship. Monetary. This is maybe a moon in Taurus. As you can see down here, each of these cards have a symbol, an astrological symbol correlating. This is about equal give and take in a relationship of earthly things, money, monetary possessions. As a result of this happy life, happy wife, foundation building, beginning to this relationship, they're both enjoying all that life has to offer as far as monetary possessions. They have a rich, happy life. Next, in the present, you have the King of Wands. And you have the King and Queen here together, okay? And in this, it's depicted, they're on even playing ground. This is a very compassionate, loving hug. You know, they clearly want each other because they're in love with each other. You know, this man has his eyes closed. So this is clearly a loving embrace. But clarifying that, we have the moon, Pisces. Again, Pisces is here. So what you may be experiencing here is, even though you're deeply in love with one another here, there's something somebody doesn't know about. I got a couple more clarifiers on that. And what I think this is depicting here is that, you know, while someone is, you know, they're happy with their life, they're building good foundations, they clearly love each other, they really don't want things to change, and they're not quite ready for children yet. But the innermost, or not the innermost desire, but maybe something you don't know about your partner, Aries, or they don't know about you, is that they actually want to go to the next step in the relationship by having a child. And, you know, this could be some control issues here with the Emperor. The Two of Earth talks about playfulness in a relationship. As you can see, you know, this bashful gentleman here is, you know, thoroughly embarrassed by her sexual advances. But, you know, either, you know, this playfulness is used as a means of control, or someone wants to control the course of this relationship because really this is what they want. Family. But they're afraid that if they give up this control, or they tell you the secret that they really want children, that you or your partner may feel like the playfulness will go right out of the relationship, because then it will turn into commitment and harmony, and there will be an end to, you know, sexual conquest and playfulness. The cards don't talk about that, though. In the future, this shows that the Four of Wands, there's just more playfulness in the relationship. There's more comfort level with one another, you know, and you're finding ways to keep the spice going. But there is some sort of stagnation happening here, because we have the Knight of Pentacles. You know, somebody's feeling like, you know, their conquest days are over. They need to sow some oats. So somebody may be a little bit unhappy regarding the fact that things may have slowed down a little bit. But again, they're not seeing the forest for the trees, okay? They're kind of in a childlike state of mind. Or they may feel like children have largely changed your sex life, okay? It's no longer playful and fun. It's a little bit stagnant because, of course, there are other responsibilities in the relationship. And, you know, that's clarified by the World. They feel like there's an end. There's been an end to this playfulness with one another in the bedroom, which, you know, is kind of making them a little bit sad. Okay, we've got the Ten of Air. You know, this is remorse, tearful feelings. You know, they feel like they're sad down here because this playfulness and adventure in the sex in the bedroom is gone out of the relationship because it's too stable, too stagnant. Children have been introduced. You know, you're following the normal, natural courses for a relationship. Like I said, this is just one love story playing out here. So they're a little bit sad about the playfulness going away in the relationship, which we all know, you know, that can be easily fixed. You just have to kind of bring it back. So the innermost physical desires for you, Aries, is a Four of Earth. And we have this in another spread. This is basically, you know, this is someone begging for physical attention. Okay, but maybe sometimes this can be reversed. It kind of looks like to me that somebody is enjoying begging for this physical attention. You could be in a position in which somebody enjoys being in control in the bedroom and somebody enjoys being submissive in the bedroom. So maybe the innermost desire for you, Aries, is to be in a position of either control or submissiveness with your partner. But either way, you know, this is spicy too. The innermost desire for your partner, Aries, is the Lovers. You know, you have this man painting this beautiful woman on canvas. You know, they just want a love relationship. They want this, and they're happy with that. You know, but it doesn't hurt to bring this back to the relationship. So, Aries, bear that in mind in the future. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. That's what I have for you for this month of October. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If not, contact me at thejezebelway@gmail.com. Let me know what you think. Thank you.